Robinson, because you lose about 3 gallons of diesel out of here. But oh, you don't want that to happen. I've just lost a bloody hour's worth of diesel. Eagle-eyed viewers amongst you will notice that I am dressed the same as what I was in Luke's Royal Gardener video. Might be the same day, might be a different day, and just as cold, who knows, not going to tell you. All I'm going to tell you is editing is a very powerful tool. Anyway, here we are. It's freezing cold and it's the same old job at Uckham Lane, starting tractors. Now, I actually think that this Ferguson won't be too bad. I put duvets over the engine at night. We haven't got a shed empty where we could actually keep this tractor, so it does have to bear the brunt. Last night when I parked it up, I did think I am facing the engine sort of northwest, where the wind I think is coming a bit from northeast way. So obviously it's blowing more on the tractor of what it would do if I turned it round and faced it south. Well, we would be sort of more east but southeast down that way. It was late and I couldn't be bothered to turn the tractor around. Let's see what the consequences are. Let's get plenty of lights and things flashing at me. I haven't actually got a lot of diesel, waiting for a diesel delivery. Massey Fergusons do not let us down at Uckham Lane. The only trouble is I can't see. But it's a small price to pay if you ask me. Now, the International does fit in this shed. See, here it is, that's the other Massey. So, this is what I do, look, I put this lump of foam over top the battery and then duvets over top the engine. I'm not overly sure why the oil pot thing's not in properly, but I put oil in it yesterday. Surely I remember to put that back in, surely. I'm hoping that the frost, well, it obviously hasn't got to it too much because there's the window, everything's clear. But that was Brasset last night. I always have this bottle in the front. I don't know why, me and Dad used to do it. Keep it in the front. If it froze, you know you're in trouble, and it hasn't froze, so hopefully we're not in trouble. So as you can see, quite high tech. This hasn't got a key, this has got a secret way of starting it that I'm now going to share to the world. Flick that, that light comes on, and then this switch here is a bit dodgy, but TR Auto Recoveries have got us another switch. When TR Auto Recoveries bother to come round and fix the switch, I'll let you know. But anyway, you sort of have to fiddle with it a bit to get it to start. Look, see? Uh-oh. I've just said we're not going to have trouble. I've literally just said that. Plan B. Get yourself one of these wonderful bits of kit. The only trouble is you do have to make sure it's charged, which, I mean, it's got 3 lights on it. This will start it though. Promise you. Live goes on there. neutral on there, switch that on. If it's charging, you can feel it do a little click, which it's doing. I won't need to get in there. Just a little tip, if you're going to start a tractor like this, always make sure it's out of gear. For God's sake. Let's have a look. To be honest, it started, but I should have left it a bit longer. You wouldn't do it without one of them. 2 down. Woo, woo, woo. The trouble is, I can't see. I've got the heating on, but I won't lie, I would have thought that that would have done a bit more, but it hasn't. I don't know whether I should chance going around there without any visibility. It's a bit dodge. Oh, what the hell. Whoa, wrong gear, Andrew. I mean, what's the point of visibility anyway? Who cares about visibility? See, all I can see is through that little gap there, but I am aware of the width of the tractor, and it is quite wide. I know I have got a roof overhang there, but I don't think I'm close to it. Obviously, I don't advise doing this for anybody. Oh, that's a stupid thing to do. I'm not out on a road, I am just driving through our yard. I still agree it's stupid, but come on. I won't hit nothing anyway. The only thing here that's ever any interesting to it is like a random trailer that TR Auto Recoveries has come up and dropped off. But I think he's moved all them now, so there's not even a trailer to hit. I'm doing alright. I'm just going under a cable, and again, the only way I know that I've missed the cable is if I look at the cable. If it starts to move, I know I've got it, but it didn't, so I know I've missed it. Literally can't see a thing. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. Slow. Time is money in these conditions. Time is money. So I do think, whilst I've got the chance, and I need to explain to people the lack of videos at the moment. It's nothing interesting for the reason, other than we've had the bonfires and the World Cup, and I sort of feel like just giving you footage of log cutting and log splitting, because that is literally all we are doing, is a bit boring. You know, I'd rather have quality than quantity. Everyone says, oh, if you want to get more subscribers and things, you need to get more videos out. I see that, but at the same time, you know, I'm happy with the people that get the enjoyment out of this, rather than getting to 1,000 subscribers and making any form of money, because I don't, in my way of living, I don't think everything should be about money all the time. I know at the moment it's a massive thing and that's what everyone goes to work for, but bloody hell, like, just be happy. Like, you know, if you've got a roof over your head, if you're watching this channel, you've got enough money for the internet, and that, you know, so that's my bit of advice. Just be happy. But no, you know, I hope that I'm going to get more footage. I have got a couple of videos that I'm going to do that get out from Luke. But I'm going to go on the processor in a minute. I would show you, but I'm not going to, because I need to get a load out because I'm pushed for time and I can't be bothered to set the camera up. So I'll see you in a minute. So as you can see, as you probably can or can't see, things have turned extremely wintry. Now, we've not done a proper Uckham video for a while. Number of reasons. Probably the biggest reason is because I couldn't be bothered. Anyway, just to update you all, the Bobcat's blown up. Now, the engine, it doesn't start. I think the big end's gone, little end's gone, I don't know, summit's gone. So now everything is by crane trailer only. So it's time to get the tractor. Just that you lot can get a bit of footage. Bloody hell. Basically, I was in the middle of taking lovely camera shots with the old Ferguson coming through the snow there. I had great plans and everything of this next video that's coming out of seeing the crane trailer in action, and then the camera just decided, at 40% battery, it just decided to keep telling me that it's got no battery, probably due to the cold weather, like everything else. Anyway, so that was that. Then yesterday morning, which was Thursday the 15th, come out busy at about, I don't know, what did we have, 50, 60 something bags to deliver. Even more to get ready. I think we got just short of 200 bags to do, and 2 loads of logs to do, and got in the truck and turned the key, didn't start, which it doesn't usually in cold weather, because I think I need new glow plugs. So I sort of carried on like that, you know, doing the little trick where you heat the glow plugs, blah blah blah, and then it said cranking time exceeded, and I thought, shit, that's a safety thing that I didn't think about. So I got TR Auto Recoveries up here to see if they could get it started, but when you've got no heat going in the engine, it won't start. So in 1 week we've lost the Bobcat. On Monday the engine is completely kaput. We've lost the truck because it won't start because it's freezing cold, and I've got to take this phone call. I had to take that phone call, very important phone call. Anyway, so basically the Bobcat's blown up, the truck won't start, so I've had to cancel a lot of deliveries. the water in the caravan is now frozen, even after I spent a morning lagging the pipes and doing everything I possibly could to stop it freezing. It's gone all this time, and then not last night, the night before, it was that cold. It just screwed everything. All the loads of lights have come on Louise's car, warning lights, like obviously the cold is doing its work on the battery. And then Rye Oil rang up the driver to deliver the red diesel because I've run out, and he said, do you reckon I could get in your yard? And I said to him, look, I'm going to be honest. He said, yeah, I need you to be honest. I said, well, I really need the diesel. I thought, you know, I've paid for it. I could just say, look, you got to bring the diesel in. If you get stuck, that's your problem. But I'm not an arsehole. Well, I am, but only on certain days. And that day I wasn't. So I said, look, as much as desperate I am for it, there's no point bringing it in because you ain't getting it back out the drive. I mean, I did say to him reverse in and drive out, but I don't know. Perhaps lorry drivers ain't as talented as me, and he thought, no, I'm not going to reverse down that lane. So that brings me nicely on to now. So the other day I come out, I thought, how do you produce diesel when you haven't got none? And you've got logs to do, vehicles that need it, and no way of getting it because everything is just getting stuck. So I thought, I've got an idea. Turn a massive negative into a positive. Went to the Bobcat. I thought, no point diesel being in there. So I got old Dad's pumpy thing. And I started pumping it out. Managed to get a barrel and a half, top the Ferguson up. Well, I didn't top it up at all. I mean, it gave me enough to carry on for a few days. But the International needs diesel, and I thought yesterday, bloody hell, how can I get diesel when I haven't got none? And I thought, I've got an idea. The little Ferguson. No diesel needed in that, because that engine's not great. So, got this funny looking cushion here. That's a ladder for Tucker. Right. Oh, it's a lot of clutter around here. So I've put the pump in there, right, like that. I should point out, I've done away with all tripods because I can't be bothered with them. Put the pump in there. Sod it. That pipe goes in there. If I can just get one pump out of it just to show you. Right, just bear with me. Bloody hell, I think the bloody pump's frozen. I've got a lot coming out yet, boys and girls. Yes, here we go. I mean, it's a bit Heath Robinson, because you lose about 3 gallons of diesel out of here. But, oh, you don't want that to happen. I've just lost a bloody hour's worth of diesel. Right. Let me pump it out, and I'll get back to you. Look, I'll just show you the barrel. No diesel in there. Watch this. I think, right, I have literally just laughed in the face of adversity because I've managed to get half a barrel. Lost about 2 cups because the pipe kept falling out, but you know. So, that'll be enough diesel now, I hope, to see me through to Monday. And on Monday I'm going to get onto Ryle and say, look, everything's thawed out, get in here and pump me with some diesel because people need logs. They can't be sitting cold, not in these temperatures. So basically the plan of attack now is as follows. With no Bobcat, I have no easy way of getting it up to the shed. I have to rely on the crane trailer. The International will go on the crane trailer, but it is a little bit too heavy for it. Which means I have to use the Ferguson, which is fine, but because the International PTO is playing up, I think I need to change the clutch thing, which means splitting the tractor open. Obviously I can't do it now. The International can't go on the splitter because the PTO hasn't got the strength to split the wood. So what I have to do is keep swapping the tractor from there to there, from there to there, and from there to there. It's wonderful life at Uckham Lane, it really is. So, situation with the truck. As you can see, it's like an icebox. Put a sleeping bag on it though. Anyway, right. Show you. That's the wrong key. Right. So when you come in, you're first greeted with key battery low, replace soon. That's the first warning. Then you sit in here, system off to save battery. That's the second warning. Right, I'll put the key in, get all sorts of lights come up, turn it off, switch it on, switch it round. I do that about 10 times to warm the old glow plugs to see if it does warm, but it's reading -3, which means it's probably not going to start, which is, you know, obviously the trouble. The trouble is, I don't think the glow plugs are warming up. I do that, I don't know how many times I've done it, and then oh, did you hear that? That nearly started. That very nearly started, didn't it? Did you see? Imagine if I got it started. No, it's not. Trouble is, you see, I can't keep turning it over because it says crank time exceeded, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it. It's reading -3. I think by the time we get to, if we get to like 0, 1 degrees, it might be all right. But look, I'll show you quickly. So out here, I've positioned, oh, bloody hell, I nearly went arse over head. I've positioned it so look, the sun is now just about beginning to get on it. Look at that, look. Warmth. So we're now at 16 minutes past 1. Still no truck. We've been splitting wood. I've got the battery on charge for the truck, but we are now waiting for TR Auto Recoveries to turn up with the new bit. But let's see if the truck starts before he gets here. I think I know what the answer to that's going to be, because I think now we're past the part of the temperature being grim. Earlier on when I got in here, I turned it on and the fan come on. I was like, why'd that come on? Well, that's the third click round. See, it's still only reading 0 degrees, and it was 0 degrees when I got in it before lunch. Got plenty of power, but it's not picking up. So the answer is still no. We still have not got no truck. I don't think that's the temperature now. I think, don't know, diesel. hate life. Anyway, onwards, ladies and gentlemen. The man is here. TR Auto Recoveries has arrived. Fixing the truck. Colin's in there selling 6 eggs. £1.40. That should pay for the new 165 pound part. TR Auto Recovery. Oh, let me move the official barrier out the way, Tucker. Anyway, Tucker is here for all your car needs. I can't recommend him enough.
We get it done.
Trouble is, my truck isn't going at the moment, but he seems to think that he can get it done.
Right.
I don't know. He's just had to borrow one of my tools, so what can I say about that? TR Auto Recoveries. Right, let's mend this truck. Tucker's got a hammer. Do you want to explain to everybody what's happening? Oh, that's my official chain sharpening area.
Well, I've had to undo it.
It's not very light in here, is it?
It's a bit dark,
the other door was open, but...
I mean, it is a bit dark. We can deal with it, though.
Tucker needs a vice. Not advice, just a vice.
That's quite good, that.
Was actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, I like that. The YouTube style should like that. So, yeah, there we go.
Bloody hell. He knows, doesn't he? See? For all your car needs, TR Auto Recoveries. Nah, leave it. I don't want to sharpen any tools anyway. I'm opening this door. Oh, just in case we need the vice again. Right. So, Tucker has just been explaining, he did a bit of research last night, so when he comes to fix your car, he's not just on the job, he goes home and researches.
Someone's got to, haven't they?
Exactly right. And he has found out that the relay powers the glow plugs and, what was it, the injectors.
And the injectors.
So, obviously, if that relay is not working or not working like it should, we've got nothing to heat the engine. And we've got nothing to put fuel in the engine. But if it was easy as that, I'd be a happy boy.
But it might not be.
This Uckham Lane, nothing's ever easy. And Tucker's got this tool out here. He owns 2 of those. Someone has got the other one, but I can't go slandering on YouTube. So, after all that, unfortunately, Tucker couldn't get the truck going. It's no fault of his. It needs to go to a Ford specialist. I'm just in it now because now we're 9 degrees to see whether it would start, but obviously it doesn't. Yeah, so that is the end of that. It's a pain. I haven't got a truck in our busiest week of the year. I can only keep apologising for the lack of videos. It is simply just because we are so busy, and you know, obviously making the videos or getting the footage takes quite a time. I will be better. I promise I'll be better. I'm going to try and do a Christmas special for this week, but probably I'm going to change it up a little bit, where when I get the videos edited and done, I'll just post them rather than have a scheduled date and time, and we'll go from there. But I promised that if we reached 100 subscribers by the end of the year, I would carry on. We have got 169, so the answer is we carry on. And you know, all these things are sent to try us. It's important to remember, if you're like us and you rely on machines and things, there's absolutely no reason why you should let machine breakdowns stop you, because if you do, then you know, you end up sitting indoors and you get in bad habits. Just plough on, just plough on. To be quite honest, we haven't had the truck, so I haven't been able to do the log deliveries, and it's actually released a little bit of pressure on me, which, you know, is always nice this time of year. But there we go. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it could only happen at Uckham. Breakdowns, breakdowns, breakdowns. The only way is up. The only way is Uckham. See you all soon.